Hey yo pineapples, Ned Shearer back again with yet another brand new deck profile. I'm bringing to you my 60 card Dragon Link that I've been testing for roughly 2 months now, and I've been having a lot of fun with this actually. This has been probably one of the most consistent decks that I would argue, played in the last few months, but again, it's been a lot of fun. It's been super consistent. I actually took it to my locals just under a week ago, ended up going XO out of 3 rounds. Uh, I versed Phantom Knights. I just couldn't out the Scythe Block game one, but ended up winning the last. I won actually round three in time, so shout out to my Phantom Knight player. Round two was a Drytron matchup, and round three I just got really lucky. Not much else to say it. And then round two was Drytron, and round three was a 60 card Zombie Eldritch player, which fortunately game one was really slow, so I simply had to play in the exact same way, just really slow. And then game two was just a blowout because I opened a particular card that just, it was, spoiler alert, it was Harpies Feather Duster, so I just killed him from there. So thanks everyone for playing against me. This is my 60 card list. It's subject to a few changes. Playing it last week, I've noticed there's a few things that I wish to add and subtract from the list. But I'll go through it and the changes that I want to make as I go through the video. Also, there's a particular 2-card combination that you can get with 2 disruptions with this deck. It's actually really cool. And there's also a few other combos with this deck that you can do. If for those who wish to see those particular combos, you can comment down below. If 3 people comment below that they wish to see the combo video, so there's a 2-card combo that ends on 2 disruptions, a 3-card that ends on, I think it's 3 to 4, and then the last combo is a 4-card that ends on 5 or 6. So if you wish to see those, if only 3 people to comment below that they wish to see the combo video. Otherwise, I will show you my 60 card list, my 15 card extra, and my 15 card side. The main deck is 43 monsters and 17 spell cards. So I will get straight into it, starting with the monsters. The normal summons of the deck are 3 copies of Starleaf Safet and 3 copies of Black Metal Dragon. Originally, I was playing the Dragon Meg package, but I found that it was very hit and miss. So if I opened the Dragon Mage package alone, it didn't get me anywhere. I would add the tidying, and then my end board would be like Strike Up Dragon Pass or something along those lines. So I would need the second card, whereas these get me that second card for the combo. Safed gets you to the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, which you can banish the Safed to continue your plays. Whereas Black Metal Dragon gets you to the Red MD, where you can banish whatever monster you summon to send this to the graveyard and then continue your plays from there. So I preferred these 3 over the Dragon Maid package. However, again, subject to change, I may test the Dragon Maid package a little more down the future. For rocket cards, 3 Tracer. I think 3 Tracer is absolutely mandatory in this deck. Only 2 Rocket Synchron. I'm considering bumping the Rocket Synchron count to 3, just because with Tracer, I want to see it in my opening hand. And the more obviously the more copies I have, the more chance that I have to see it. So it's really tempted to play 3. But 2's been fine. I haven't had an issue with 2 at this stage. So again, I wanted to, this is only theory. I want to test 3, but again, 2's been completely fine. Otherwise, it's 1 Rocket Recharger for the Tracer Synchro plays, and then I'm also playing 1 Rocket Caliber Dragon. Sorry, 1 Rocket Caliber. It's pretty good. It's another extender, and it's also another name to summon off of not only the Tracer, but it's another card to summon off of Quick Launch if I don't want to use a Tracer in order to get my plays rolling through the thing. As I said, it's also an extender, so you can summon it to the zone that a Dark Link monster points to. So it's pretty cool. It's also a tournament monster, as I said, so you can still continue with some pretty cool plays with that. The pseudo rocket monster, I'm playing 2 Absorata. Again, I would love to play 3. There's definitely a few cards that I'm tempted just to cut entirely for the third one of this, just because it's been so detrimental. Opening Absorata plus Safed is actually absolutely busted. Particularly to get to my next card, which is 3 Noctivision. I love this card. I love Noctivision. I don't know why people aren't playing 3 of this. I just think it's completely busted. So yeah, again, because it's a 3 of, I want to see it opening hand, or I want to search into it, or I just want to see Nocto Vision every game. It's been so good, not gonna lie. And then the slew of one-off dragon monsters I'm playing. One Red MD for the Black Metal Dragon. No need to say anything about that. I'm playing a small Dragoonity package. I'm playing one Remus and one Legolas. Legatus. These have been fine for this particular list. For those who don't know what these ones do, this one you can, from hand, you can discard to search the Dragon Ravine from deck to hand. And then if you control a Dragoonity monster, you can special it from the grave. It's banished when it leaves the field, and you're locked into dragon monsters from your... you're locked into summoning dragon monsters from your extra deck for the remainder of the turn. Not a big issue. 90% of your extra deck is dragon type monsters, so it's not an issue. This one is simply... it's got a second effect where you can send like a Dragoonity spell and trap, but I don't play any. Its first effect is simply, if you control a Dragon Ravine or a Dragoonity monster, special it from your hand. Another good extender. It didn't really come up. It usually got sided out going games 2 and 3. So I would either need to play more Dragoonity cards, I think, to make this more viable, or I would need to either just cut this completely and just play other extenders in the deck instead. That was the theory that I had, or the feel that I had, because every time I would add this, it would either, I don't know, it was very hit and miss. It would actually extend my plays further, or because I added it, I would go, oh, damn, I should have added that other card. I should have sent that other card instead to add the other card. But, you know, they were fine. They did what, this is a level 4, so it's a free Chaos Ruler, so, and then this is another free Seals card, so they weren't bad, but they weren't the greatest either. For the slew, continuing on, Chaos Monsters, Black Dragon, White Dragon, not much to say about those. Chaos Dragon WNE, again, another boss monster, not much to say about him. The new addition to the deck I'm playing is one Chaos, the Chaos Creator. This card was actually busted every time I saw it. Literally every time I saw this, it was a complete blowout. Because this deck doesn't have all that much use of recycling, this actually came up in absolutely every game that I saw it, or I searched it off of the Chaos Base, was a complete blowout. Particularly when you summon either one of these, but don't have the Chaos Base in graveyard. So I had this instead, which put the other one back to then search off by sending the second one to the grave, if that makes sense. So if I summon Black Dragon first, link it off for whatever, or send it to the grave for whatever, add the white, and then I would summon this to put the Black Dragon back to summon something else, to which I can then Wyvern and extend my plays to add the Black Dragon back to hand, so I've got it for the next turn. It was absolutely insane. Highly recommend playing this as well. It was like busted all night. I haven't had an issue with it at all. Still playing the one Brotar. This was in lieu of the Dragon Bay package as well. Again, I'll probably have to do more testing, because, I don't know, I just didn't feel like Chambermaid did enough for the deck, where this it doesn't continue my plays, but it does add it does make my follow-up a lot more, I don't want to say consistent, but a lot more threatening to my opponent, knowing that I've got that other card in hand, whether it be Chaos Dragon Leviané, whether it be, I don't know, the Red MD, or maybe I've added a Rocket Monster off of it, or maybe it's just simply I've added, like, the Black Dragon to my hand or something. Just something to further my play. Not so much continue. Yeah, not so much to continue, but to make it so that I do have a follow-up for the following turn. So I actually like Brotar a lot more than the Dragon Maid package. Again, that's my opinion. More one-offs. Destrudo. Not much else to say about it. It's a free dragon type tuner monster that I can summon anytime I want. I also saw that some people might have been playing this, Galaxy Spirals Dragon. It's come up a few times. It's also a free discard for the Dragon's Ravine as well. For those who don't know, it special summons itself from hand or grave if you control 2 or more dark monsters. Sorry, 2 or more dark or light monsters. Otherwise, you can make all monsters on your field level 8 to the end of the turn. So pretty good. That second effect didn't come up all as much, but the first effect does, just, again, another name for another extender. Then I'm playing one Ether, the Evil Empowering Dragon. This is a summon target off of Seals. Originally, it was Fallen of Albaz, but although it's a good in theory for a disruption like that, for those who don't know, Fallen of Albaz is actually a dragon type monster. But with Albaz making a super poly for a discard, and then the Lubion needing to discard as well, I just didn't think it was worth the investment unless my opponent had the extra deck monster on the board. But you don't really want to have them get to that point, because there's going to be some form of disruption if you get them one summon from the extra deck. So I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to bounce and then banish another card, which came up a few times actually. So it's actually been pretty good. I've even summoned this once off of the red MD. Going second, and then made Seals pass, which actually ended up winning me the game. It was phenomenal what this actually did. The card that I'm going to be taking out is the Morphage Goliath, because being a Yu-Gi-Oh player, I can't read. So I actually thought Goliath stopped both players from special summoning monsters full stop, but turns out it's actually from the extra deck, which does literally nothing against the matches that I've summoned it against, because all they would do is continue to special summons until they can special summon something in attack mode, beat over it, and then out my board rather simply. So this is coming out. For what? No idea, but it's definitely coming out. For hand traps, it's pretty simple. 3 Nib, 3 Veiler, 3 Crow, and then the Gamma package with the 1 driver. These are all light and dark targets. I felt like these were probably the more prevalent ones, but oh my god, I want to talk about Diddy Crow. This card is absolutely phenomenal in this format. I don't know what it is, but seeing this card in my opening hand, probably once a match during my locals, won me those games specifically because I had this card. This was originally Artifact Lancier, because it was a light target that I could add off of Chaos Ruler. Because I've swapped to DD Crow, this card has been absolutely phenomenal. I cannot tell you how many times this has actually won me a game. Stopping cards like Branded Red, stopping them from, actually the Drytron matchup in particular, because I would hit Alpha every time. It was simply just insane what this card did. So massively happy that I'm playing DD Crow now. That is the 43 monsters. The 17 spells. It's pretty simple. 3 Chaos Base, 3 Quick Launch. Honestly, there's not much really to say about these. I think they're like the best cards by far for extenders, for starters, extenders, and finishers. I'm also playing 3 copies of World Legacy Guard Dragon. It's a monster reborn for a level 4 or lower dragon type monster, for those who don't know. And you can also move a dragon type monster in the main monster zone to another zone adjacent to that one. So for Pisty players, it actually comes up. Sometimes it came up. I've used it twice, I think, where I've had Seals, Pisty, and then moved the Pisty over to summon something to the zone that these two pointed to. So it's actually been pretty good. It's also another card that I can destroy off of Tracer if I don't want to blow up my field spell. So pretty good. I'm also maining Dark Ruler no more, just in case I do go second and the combo decks end on the board that I can't out. Particularly now, I've noticed that a lot more people, particularly if they happen to be playing the Scythe DPE package, or the Scythe Halka Fibrax to summon the Wonder Magician to pop it, don't actually shotgun it. I haven't been noticing that a lot more. I've actually won against, what was it? I think it was the Punk Therion adventure list. They ended on Hulk. What was it? It was Hulk Dagda, and I think it was Shooting Riser with a Snow Engrave. But then I just dropped this, broke his board, even though the snow came up like once. I had the DD Crow, and it's not worth banishing another 7, so I just outright. I didn't kill him, but I cleared his board, and then he had like 1 card in hand plus a Snow Engrave, so he couldn't do anything anyway. So it's been great to main deck this. It was either this or Triple Tactics Talent, but I think this was probably better. Field spells, 3 Dragons Ravine. I like this card. I don't know why people aren't playing it at 3. Seeing one in my opening hand and then searching the other one off of anything has just been super, super nice. I like the extending, finishing and starting of the deck as well, along with the one boot sector to search off the Striker Dragon, and then I'm playing one Foolish Burial to round off the 60 card main deck. It's been super consistent. The only changes the changes I want to have would be the Goliath, the Dragoony package. I really want to run that other card. What's it called? Tempest, the Dragon Ruler. But I unfortunately can't find my copy of it. So at the moment, it's not in here for that particular reason. But in the future, I will be definitely trying it out. For the extra deck, firstly, my tokens, because they're dragons. Lol. The extra deck is the triple Troublemakers of the Synchro Dragon, Chaos Ruler, Borrelord Savage, and Horror Dragon Upstream. Not much to say about them. That's how this, again, starter, finisher, combo extender. This is part of your end board, and this is part of the extended end board. Again, if 3 people in the comments below request it, I'll more than happily put up a combo video. The 1xyz monster, I'm playing the Zombie Vampire. It's come up a few times where I just haven't, unfortunately, seen anything in my hand, so I've done the Chaos Ruler. They got me something. I think, actually, I've Chaos Rulered into Galaxy Spiral to summon the Galaxy Spiral, to summon the Zombie Vampire, to mill forward to continue my plays. It's been pretty good. Not gonna lie. It's a good card. Again, hasn't come up. It's a very tech card. You're more than welcome to play literally any other card if you wish. I'm also missing a card that I may change out for this instead, but I'll get to that when I get there. Link monsters. Link 1's a Striker Dragon and Pisty. Not much to say about those. Searches the boot sector. Another free extender. Link 2's, I'm playing 2 seals. You could probably argue playing 1 seals is completely fine. Because 9 times out of 10, the board that you, well, in my case, 9 times out of 10, the board that I end on, they've outed, but haven't outed it to the extent that I've got nothing to work with, if that makes sense. The seals is, again, could be a one-of. The card that I'm actually missing in the deck, I'm not playing any Link 3s, but I do miss Triple Burst Dragon sometimes, so I'm actually tempted to play Triple Burst Dragon again. And maybe cut either the Zombie Vampire or the second seals, but I'm not sure. I do like the second seals. It's come up a few times. I've actually had to tribute the seals to summon the driver, to summon the Save It from deck to continue my plays. So, again, the second seals is good, but I don't know if I want to play 2 moving forward, but we'll see. The combo cards, Dragon Knight, Romulus, Cord Borrow, Dangerous. These are just part of the combo. Searches the field spell, summons stuff, and summons itself. So, again, they're part of the combo, and again, if 3 people request it, I will show you what that combo is. All of them, I promise. More Link 2s, more tech cards. Dark. Come up a few times. It's actually pretty good, particularly if you can just... Sometimes I've even just summoned this, just so it can be destroyed to get another card to hand. Usually, I think one of the games, I can't remember who I was playing, but they beat over this, so I added Tracer, and then I also didn't use Boot Sector, so I still had Boot Sector in my hand, so I Boot Sectored, summoned 2, Tracer, pop, whatever the card I was, and then Chaos Ruler, continue my plays. This deck is just extender after extender. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm playing Crystal and Halka Vibrax. I wasn't originally playing this, actually. This was when I was playing the Fallen of Albaz, so I was playing Mirror Jade and Lubellion, I don't believe his name is, excuse me. But going second, Halka Vibrax is a god. It makes the next card that I wasn't playing as well. I'm playing Boral Sword instead of Access Code. Because I'm not playing any Link 3s, I didn't think Access Code is as potent. I think 53, obviously 53 is better than 43. I just think it's more of a dominant number than than anything with a 4K base. So this is also another reason why I'm playing this, and I'm thoroughly in the belief that 2 attacks is better than it could be just me being biased because I love Borrelsword Dragon that much, but I think 2 attacks is more potent than clearing a board and then punching for 5/3. I think this plus any other card, and then a monster on their field with 2,000, I think it's 2,000 or more, is game. It's as simple as that. And I'm biased. I like Borrelsword Dragon. Can also use it under Pisty as well. That's the another reason why I'm playing Borrelsword instead of Access Code. And then Borrel Dragon. Man, do I love this card. Literally every combo that I did, I ended on Borrel Dragon. Doesn't matter if it was, the 2-card combo that I had, or if it was like the most mediocre hand in the world, was either I end on Seals or I end on this. It's as simple as that. For those who don't know what Borrel Dragon does, it's a Link 5 that requires 3+ effect monsters. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, and my opponent can't target it with monster effects. Once per turn, during either player's turn, quick effect, you can target 1 effect monster on the field and 1 rocket monster in your graveyard, negate that monster's effect on field, and summon that rocket monster back from your graveyard. My opponent cannot respond with cards or effects to the activation of this effect. Also, it can attack all my opponent's monsters as well. It is absolute powerhouse, and again, I love this card to absolute death. Finally, my extra deck. Sorry, not my extra deck, my side deck. Just went through my extra deck. And funnily enough, all my side deck cards are secret rare, so it's hilarious. I'm playing 2 more copies of Leviathan Dragon. I'm afraid of a back row matchup, so more than half of my side deck is back row hate, particularly these. I've only sided these in against back row decks, such as my Eldritch player, because I want the non-target pop 2 is more threatening than, I think, another form of hand trap. Usually I take out one of the hand traps, particularly against back row. Nib comes out, these come in, along with the next card of Triple Denko Sekar. This card's never dead. Although it does waste a normal summon in my 6 normal summons of the deck, I think. It's been phenomenal. It's a light target, so adding it off of Chaos Ruler and then just dropping it, which I've done once against, I think it was an Altergeist player. They were awfully annoyed. Denko Sek has been phenomenal. It even worked against that Eldritch zombie player that I spoke about earlier. It was Zombie World set 4 pass, in which I opened this plus the next card I'm going to show you, Harpy's Feather Duster, which was absolutely hilarious. And I'm also playing 3 Cosmic Cyclones. Considering playing Twin Twisters, but I just don't want to be discarding as many cards because I have Ravine. I have Remus, which discards itself. And then the majority of my cards activate from the hand or graveyard, so I don't actually want to discard. Well, I do want to discard them, but at the same time, I don't want to give my opponent an opportunity to stop my cards in the process. If they don't know what it is, then they can't foresee it. If that makes more sense, but maybe I'm just rambling and overthinking it again. I don't know. Anyway, 3 Cosmic. Going second cards. I'm playing Triple Droplet. I was originally playing, again, Triple Tactics Talent. I've decided to cut Tactics and play this instead for the sole purpose of... Actually, there is no sole purpose. I just think Droplet was better, to be perfectly honest. I was playing both at one stage. I took out I think it was the Cosmic Cyclones at one stage for the... No, I was playing Tactics instead of Cosmic Cyclones, but I found that I think there was just too many cards too many combo pieces that I was taking out for both. So I decided just to play these instead of the Tactics, which could be completely wrong in hindsight. But I've liked it. It's been working for me so far. The other thing is I may actually replace it for that other card. What's it called? Anti-Spell Fragments, maybe? There's another one, because I haven't got very many cards for going first, is the other thing. Although it is a combo deck and I want to see my combo pieces, but maybe Despia is my bad matchup, which is also why I'm playing triple D-Barrier, because Sword Soul and Despia loosen this card very, very hard. So, that is my 60-card Dragon Link deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck as much as I've been enjoying this list. It's been honestly, one of the most fun combo lists, because I very rarely play combo. As you probably would be well aware of my channel, most of my decks are decks that can combo but don't have to combo, if that makes sense, like the Shadow lists, the Sword Soul lists, etc. and like that. But this has actually been a lot of fun. Dragon Link is heaps of fun. I highly recommend for those who can purchase and afford it. Most of the cards have been reprinted, so most of the cards are actually pretty easy to obtain. I would like to again try the Dragon Maid package. I would like to try Adventurer. I think there's other few techs in it that I would like. Again, the bigger Dragoonity count probably might be another way forward, but it's been super fun. Any tips, tricks, or queries about the deck, by all means, leave them in the comments below. I'll endeavour to read all those lovely things that you guys put down there. And again, I will I'll say again, if you wish to see the combo tutorial or the combos for this particular, there's a 2-card, a 3-card, and a 4-card combo for this particular list. If you wish to see those, I would like 3 people to comment that they would like to see those videos down below as well. Again, thank you ever so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the list. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, guys. Peace.